Alright, I gotta go check on stuff. Morning, Vaughn, Bob, Shad, morning. Hope everybody's well. Right, hi, what's the deal? Check everything out. Hope all is well, everybody. Always stuff to do. Let's see, man, tired. Need energy. Needs to be a little warmer. Man, it's freezing this morning. Yesterday morning, it's not built for cold anymore. It's nice and tropical. That's something fishy. What's new? Mr. Adam is not back yet, unfortunately, so not sure when. So let's look at that out there. The hours changed. I just can't be at 3 places, 3 places, 4 places at once. Right now, Monday and Wednesdays are just going to be 1 to 4, and Friday 1 till 5, and Saturdays is always pretty much 11 to 5. Some of those Mondays and Wednesdays, I will probably open early, maybe an hour early or so, maybe even 11. It depends on my maintenance schedule. So I'm not sure. So certain days, like certain Wednesdays, I'm on east side, and I don't get done till noon. Maybe if everything goes smooth, and I don't get caught in some backed up traffic jams on 480, 271 or something like that, it puts me behind. So that's why I can't open till 1. But if I have no maintenance or light maintenance day, then I'm going to open early, and I'll just post it, but I'm just going to leave it at 1. So things are a little challenging, which brings up not next Friday. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. So I had some other things I got to take care of. I was going to be gone for a whole weekend, but now I'm just going to have to go out of town one day and come back. I think the 25th, a Friday, will probably be closed. And then the following Friday, I will be closed again. I have to go pick up my son at school, bring him home for the summer. So, yeah, so that's the way it's looking right now. If something changes, I'm just trying to plan ahead and keep people, customers informed. So we'll see what happens. They could, I don't know. So a lot of people are realizing or questioning. I've said this before, is for sale sign, whatever, the real estate sign. Yeah, the building's for sale. If you don't know by now, I'm looking to hopefully sell it fairly soon. Like the next 30 days would be great. I have to be out in 60 days once it's sold. So yes, the store is going to close down by end of May. That's my goal. And if the business is not sold itself, like somebody buys a business in the building, that would be the perfect scenario. But I'm not getting my hopes up. Um, somebody has to get financing. This is not it's not cheap by any means, whatever. But it's a viable business, and obviously the real estate is even more viable, more and more. So um, I'm gonna move it back to the old building a mile away on State, off 480 there, in a small storefront. Um, Unfortunately, I haven't been able to work over there much um, since I have to run the shop, and then I got the karate thing in the evening, and I don't have the old mojo in me anymore. I can't work like till midnight or anything like that. I'm done. Evening, 6, 7 o'clock rolls around. I get home. I'm game over. Doing some desk work, paperwork. Not doing many orders now. Um, I do have. Unfortunately, we had a dry goods order come in this last Wednesday, and 2 tanks were shattered. One really shattered, Bob's. So they have to replace those, and so add on a few more things. But I'm pretty much done ordering. And then obviously with everything going on with the tariffs, whatever, I know I just got an email from one company rep, whatever, that May 4th, prices are going up across the board. Um, but they say they're from, I don't, they say their stuff is from Italy mostly. So I don't know. I don't know the tariffs. I know China we're at war with, which is fine. China has been ripping us off. China's out for world dominance. Whether you want to believe it or not, I can tell you that. Facts. Especially being in other countries that live in Africa, Russia also. But China is on a mission to take all natural resources and own it all. So we need to put them in their place. Um, that's what I say. So it's unfortunate, but it whatever. I think it'll be fine once it gets settled. So just gotta ride the little wave storm for now. Livestock, I'm not shipping any livestock from any Asian countries because all the Asian countries, the tariffs are like ridiculous. We don't get a ton from China, but I guess, I mean, Indonesia, but I think Indonesia, good morning, Tom. They've had what? Tsunami or some kind of earthquake. So there's always some kind of disruptions of some sort, and then the airlines just totally suck in the cost. So I don't plan on shipping in. Actually, I don't think I'm going to ship any more livestock in. I don't. I'm pretty much going to be done. Not till I get moved and restock over there. I mean, I got lots of cichlids. I got stuff in the hatcheries to sell, oddball cichlids, males, like some babunas and stuff like that. Probably some peacocks, whatever. Fritosas, some young Fritosas are coming up. So I don't know. We're pretty well stocked. If I ship anything in, it'll be out of like Florida, like all the live plants, some community fish. But a lot of Asian stuff is like loaches, botillas. I did get some clown loaches in. They were pricey, but what it is, we sold a lot of them. Saw a lot of fish yesterday. A lot of fish. Um, so certain things, shrimp I usually get from Asia. Um, some nanofish, rasboras. A lot of the barbs are all Asian. The Denison barbs, which is the roseline sharks, which sucks, is they're not like farm bred like Florida or anything like that. So those are going to be missed for a little while. So what it is. 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 All right, let's go look around. What time is it? I'm like tired, man. Mentally drained. I had to take my mom to the ER Wednesday evening, so it's very hectic. She's still in the hospital, and so I got some pond type plants in imperial taro and black coral taro, like marsh type pond type plants. I mean, there's a lot of different pond plants. I like that kind of stuff. It's cool. So I got to get the prices on those. Hornwort, nausea, grass. What is that? Big swords. Red Luigia, whatever. I like that. Crypt. And the aluminum plant, which is, I guess, the white green one, are kind of cool. Sagittaria narrow leaf. Those are nice. Blue moneywort. They got little flowers on them. Should have more of those. It looked like I might have been short on some. Pennywort. Clumps. Cardinal plants. Little Anubias Nana. Torrente. Parrot feathers are cool. Super mini red Luigia, whatever you would call the damn thing. Mint, is that mint Charlie? I don't know. Bunch. It smells like mint when I took it out of the bag. Oh, this is just assorted plants. And then some Scarlet Temple. They need to be separated. Red Jungle Val. And then whatever those crypts are in there. Oh, Naja. Those are nice. Mixed melon swords. Looks like melon swords. So, yeah. Plants. Oh, there's some hair grass, dwarf hair grass. The rams are looking good. They're on the small side, but they're colored up really nice. They're kind of blah, you know, when they came in. But red humps. Those blue Texas are cool. The rainbow sharks actually came in nice. I put one in the wall tank. I hope it didn't get eaten at the dojo. Angels. Oh, we got more angels. So we got plenty of angels. Small angels. Cichlids, as usual. One tangerine tiger left. Oh God. The black. I'm losing train of thought. That is a nice silver angel. Mabona. Bushy nose. That Midas needs a home. He's so cool. Hate to get rid of him. Can't keep everything. There's stuff I kind of want. Now I'm like, no. I'm like trying to cut back. Unload stuff. It used to be Ovatus. I think it's Azurus. Or the electric blue twos. These are nice. Nice fish. Good color. Not overly aggressive. The Cadango Borlei. Nice ventral fins. And the Gara flame tails. Great color. The electric blue alley, I still call them. I call it solid chromis for our eye. And that's supposedly a bino, but it's kind of like a platinum. I know a couple people want them, but I'm holding on to that one for now. That big Zyarphotosa, it's got one blind eye. There's a shark down there. A red tail. Don't know why. No, don't know how. But that dude needs a home. This little breeding group, Electra Blues. They produce fry. We got fry over there. If you want the breeding group, $100. Can't beat it. Tang Tangs. We got little babies. just producing, breeding here. Gambi transcriptus, one of my favorites, the Capilli regani, Zidovum capilli. Look at all the babies popping up in these ornatus. It's crazy. I have them in a 20-gallon tank at the hatchery for I don't know how long. Not one baby. These two in the 10-gallon tank in the store are producing. Stupid. So, anyway. Peacocks, getting low on a couple. I didn't realize we were low on Nagara flametails. Of course, you sold a bunch. Got some more Lawandas, Sunshines, the mulatto ivory heads. That's what those are over there. Favescent tangerine tigers. These are friggin' nice. These albino swallowtails. Form widow, black widow, or I like to call them the clouded. Tosas, Shelleys, fronts, lupis, more Shelleys. Got some more of the gold. Negrita. I don't know even how you say it. Negrita. Synodontis. I gotta take one. I keep saying that. The red fronts are down there. Oh, Outer Point Jake for bird eye peacocks. There's some petricolas in here. I don't know where they came from. A larger Frontosa, 25 bucks off. These guys are awesome. Eland Goddess, that's a badass fish. Tanganican, that is like a predator, like a barracuda. Tons of mystery snails. F2 Mazwa Frontosas, like 3 inchers. Some Japanese koi. Not too varied in color, but what we have is nice. Medium electric blue Acaras, high fin, Serpes, which are nice. Pepper cories, more panda cories, which are always great. I love these guys. These have been selling good. These what am I? Balls and eyes. God, am I losing my mind? Somebody buy these swordtail tetras. They're cool. They're kind of slow moving right now. More tiger birds, of course. Topside butterfly cichlid, the West African. These are small, but they're great little fish. Electric blue jacks, which are really nice. Some Guppy's oddball stuff. But you gotta get rid of these black belt dollars. And there's some silver dollars. The peacock bass I'm holding on to for now. These are the peacock gudgeons. Come on, Cassie. Really cool. Pretty fish. I'm not an expert on these by any means, but they're obviously being bred in captivity. Like a goby-like thing. Kind of neat. Still got a handful of horse-faced loaches. Buenos Aires, we got 2 tanks. Black tetras are large, solid. Head and tail like tetras look better and better as they get established. Put them in a black tank. Neon tetras, of course. Still some diamond tetras. The platies are almost gone. Longfin, zebra danios, gold white clouds. Usually we get the regular. They were out of regular, so I took the golds. Some dwarf frogs left. Shrimp are getting kind of low on. There's a few. So female bettas got a few left. I think there is one left. Maybe one coolie loach left. See, that's something I get from Asia that won't see for a while. So yeah, some of this stuff, bettas all come from Asia. My prices are already better than anybody, pretty much. And I got 20% off. They should be go up 20%. The one grandmother at the high school, once I took a black one to the dojo. I gave her the one that was in there, but she wants one like my black one. And I think that's the only one that came in like that, a black crown tail. Black with little silver highlights in it. So, anywho, got a few people on. Let me pit stop. Ask him about tanks. Keith, I don't know if you follow me. He had first dibs on the 375, but he's maybe interested in the 500 over there, the other tank at the other building. He's got to measure if he has room. He might end up taking the tank over there, and this one be up for grabs. If I sell the one over there, this one I'm keeping. This one will go to back. It's going over there. I dread moving all this. Not all. That's why I need to sell. Sell, sell, sell. The tanks on the racks, not selling yet. You know, obviously, I got fish in them. But I'm going to start working toward... we still got some sunshine peacocks and some deep wire electras. I'm not sure when I'm going to start pulling, selling the tanks. I got to start moving some fish. God, he looks so good in here. I like the red double Midas. Fish with attitudes, but you only can have one fish in the tank pretty much. 84, there's one person that wanted first dibs on that. Discus, I'm clearing out. What is there? 1, 2, 5 left. You buy the last 5, you get them at $35 each. It's almost like half off. So there's 2 like red ones and 2 like cream and 1, I don't know what color. Entered overhead lights. But I need to get rid of dry goods. One of my farmer suppliers, Cichlid. Yeah, I was surprised. They weren't even on like the list. You know, his list he sends out. He just emailed me. He said, "Hey, I got these fish. I think you're gonna want some. You should be able to sell them." And when he told me, I'm like, "Oh crap!" I said, "Yeah, give me a dozen. I think I got a dozen or 18 of them. Badass fish. I didn't think I'd see those again because they're not bringing in wild stuff as much. Well, everybody's kind of semi disappearing. That's been in this. That's actually shipped in wild is not doing much anymore, and the cost has gotten so prohibitive, so expensive. So it's great to have those. I'm keeping like a couple, maybe a pair, 5. You could have a lot of babies, but those fish are badass and they're mean. They can put stitches in you. So it's worth somebody. Hopefully, anybody buys some here. Hopefully, people breed some of the stuff that's Central Americans are going to be pretty much history. A lot of Tanganyikans, just what is kept and somebody's bred in captivity. But all these bulbs, they're all $5 now. It used to be $5.10. I mean, they're up to $35 a piece. T8s, T5s, high outputs, T10s are probably in there. There's more on the other side. $5 each. Of course, I'm losing my ass on those. Decorations 30% off. Got a ton of it. Oh, I love the tank. I like military shit. I like tanks, guns, things that go boom. And of course the flag. And the skulls are cool. So, yep. And I've been pricing down anything I find, like betta kits. I did get some gravel in because we were low on some stuff. No more rock. Whatever I have. Well, I have tons at the other building actually. Got some more sand. 30% off on the C-Chem treatments, plant treatments, prime, and safe. That big tub of safe is gone. That's the last one. Do have some Excel, and I still have some big bottles of prime. Half off on those big bottles. Half off on what's left of Fritz. 30% off the plants. These are actually less. It says 30% off. $8 or regular $17. So that's more than half off on these package of assorted plants. Wood, I tried pricing some of this stuff. Sometimes this stuff comes in a bulk box or bag, so it's not individually priced. It's I kind of goofy how some things are sold. What's left of tanks? There's still some 5-10 gallon tanks, 2.5s maybe. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, there is one. So they're at cost. So now half off on the API water treatments and the test kits. Actually, I get changed that over there. So half off on the general cure, 30% off. There's only 2 of those left, a few of those left. So I'm gonna turn all the lights. Flex tanks, just saw another one. There's a couple white ones left. They discontinued the white ones, so Marina kits. Then there's specs, 55. That one's sold. So I don't really have any tanks other than the flex kits, and I have this 110. That's a super deal. You get a heater and a wave pump, also free. Light top stand, best price around. That stand's $80. Normally like $200, $250 stand, $80 cash. So all these clearance, there's more bulbs, $5 each. They have 160 breeder, couple tens. Oh, this custom acrylic, I think that's like 60, 70 gallons. I can't remember. Very cool tank, wet dry system. That's 1,500. People are, well, it's $3,500 setup, and it was set up for about an hour. The filter leaked, and I fixed it. So that stand is cheap compared to what it is now. Holy crap! The metal stands have gotten like triple the price. So yeah, I'm selling it at cost now. It's a double run iron. You could put 255 gallons on that thing, or 33 and a 40 long or something. Anybody wants anything that I don't have, I would need to know today to order it and have it in on Wednesday. Other than that, I'm not stocking more inventory. That pair of Severums I'm going to sell. I think it's actually a pair. Those red tigers. They didn't get a lot of red in them. They're not full grown yet. I think somebody's picking them on. It might be that chocolate cichlid, which we have a big one over there for sale. This tank, I don't know. I like to keep the bi-level. That tank is so unique. And to buy, dang it, this one's going to be sold. There's now, it's so cheap with all the free stuff. It's stupid. It might be gone today. I don't know. There's a couple people really hee-hawing, hammering over it, whatever. But yeah, my buy level, I just have nowhere to put it. That's and to replace that thing would cost a fortune. Someone wasn't interested in the 72 bow. So, oh. Yeah, it's open at 11 today, 11 to 5. Sorry, Mitchell. I'm in my own little world. These cabinets, I mean, these shelvings, these are custom wood, heavy, beautiful. I guess it's like a combination of a maple and cherry, maybe. These are for sale. Not yet, but they will be. I might start taking some a deposit on those. But once I'm ready to get out of here, I need them paid and gone out of the way. So there's 2 of these beautiful shelving units if you want to use it in a store, a business, or your home, basement, kids' room. I don't know. It'd be a nice bookshelf or whatever. But these things are built very, very well, and obviously they handle a lot of weight. That's good stuff. I'm gonna keep the tall ones. We have one in Dylan's room, and I could put those somewhere. I might use them down the road. I don't know. But these bigger ones, I'm not going to have room at the new other storefront. So unless somebody buys this whole business, I had a young guy that's kind of interested. There's a lot of people interested. Love they own a fish store. The wasp. Oh, I just got, that's one that's going up May 5th. The price is going up across the board. So You want a decent canister filter? 30% off. It's going to be, that's probably going to be wholesale price um, at 30% off what the prices are going up to. So, on clears, I still have some left. Getting low on 110s. Once they're gone, they're gone. So, at 30% off, it's basically it's basically wholesale price now at 30% off because they went with a stupid distributor I'm not a fan of, and obviously their prices are more. So their new packaging or some crap costs more. It's like odd clears are probably gonna be like 150 bucks. The new ones, I don't know. I'm not for it. So, oh, the heckle eyes, big beautiful heckle eyes. They were hiding. Oh, sorry, the glare is horrible. Nice geophagus. Good South American cichlid. You can go with your balls and eyes, some big angels. Could even go with the bala sharks or non-South American, but they would eat little tetras. I put past them. So, oh, lots of beautiful plants. Lots of plants. Plants, plants, plants. Cool plants. Hornwort. Plants are nice. Plants will definitely be still carried at when I move, unless it's sold. Let's go back to the guy who's interested. I haven't heard from him. He has to get financing, so that's the whole thing. You need money, but I told him this is the best if you want to be in the business. Want a store? This is your best case scenario. Then trying to open a new one from ground up, it probably cost a fortune because everything's gone up, especially this time. And then to get established, which can take years. So with mine, it's already done. It's already established. It's already well known. It's ready to go. It's already set in place. It's making money. Sometimes it's not easy making money. But oh, we got busherite. I'm surprised we still have some because this one you don't see often either. Tom was asking the Elan goddess. These are about 2 inches. I put a trio sold. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to get rid of stuff and stuff like this. I'm still a fish geek, by heart. It's like damn. So that Tonki pleco is awesome. There's only one in there. I love to have a wild pleco shipment in. I'm pretty much out. I did find a king tiger. There's a king tiger up here. And then there's another pleco. I don't know what it is. It's hiding under filter. I didn't know till I was working on a tank the other day. I see his tail. He's hiding underneath the sponge filter. A little zebra, maybe a 129 or something. Really nice little plecos hiding in there. I didn't even know. These damn things, you put stuff in the tank. They like to. We do have, what's these ones? 199. I don't think that's a one. That might be a 129. I don't know. And then, wild imports, even South America, well, it's a 10%, I guess, tariff. Most of that stuff. Just right now, Asia's the worst. China, #1 is the worst of worst. And they're bad news. So it's warranted to be fighting them. I'll tell you that. So, all right. Got a few people on. Go back to seeing my ugly mug. I shaved. Had to trim the hair. It gets a little toasty. Not toasty. It gets humid, hot. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I hate being over 40. I hate being over 50. I'm getting close to 60. Ugh. Ugh. So anyway, it's been a rough week. So a couple weeks. 2.5 weeks. Going on 3 weeks. So yeah, Mr. Adams still out. Don't know when he's coming back. He's got to get some things taken care of, get well. So medical reasons. And so and then my mom's in the hospital, doing better, but I never knew having low sodium can be a bad thing, a really bad thing. I guess once you get down to 120, you can have seizures. It's like deadly or something. She was 123 when I took her to the ER Wednesday night. And she was just at the doctor's Monday or something. She got the flu thing last week. Thought she was going to get better, and then it went worse. So, and then her sugar was high. Whatever. So she's 84. So, kind of rough. And then what else? So much. And then Mylin's brother-in-law passed away Wednesday also. So she's dealing with all that. Her sister and stuff, and people from out of town for a funeral next week. Just been a lot. It's like when it rains, it seems like a typhoon lately. In my life anyway. So very tired. What else? So some people just get on here local. Not next Friday, the following Friday. I think it's 25th. I thought the 18th, but it doesn't look like it. The 25th, that Friday, probably closed, unless Adam comes back and he's fully okay. Whatever. So we'll have to wait and see. If not, the 25th I will be closed, and May the 2nd I'll be closed. So 2 Fridays, unfortunately. I gotta go out of town the 25th. I was gonna be gone for the whole weekend, but now I'm just gonna have to do what I have to do, and then get back Friday night. And I'll be back open up on Saturday, and then the following Friday I have to go get my son at college and move him back home. So, and I kind of want to take that weekend off, but probably won't either. So, and I don't know what I'm going to do. It's pressure's building. Things are not going exactly as planned. So definitely hiccups. So I got to start deciding on really starting to. We gotta sell fish. I can't buy no more inventory. I gotta stop. I need to start emptying tanks and start selling. I need to get the dry goods sold. The less I have to move, the better. Breaking down all these racks is gonna be a nightmare. I'm getting old and tired, too tired and old to be doing this stuff. That's why I'm like so close to done. So I'm just, man, I've been working all my life. I started when I was like 12. I've been hustling all my life. Selling whatever, shoveling driveways, selling fireworks, whatever. I like making money. I didn't necessarily, my dad had a good job at Chevy and all that stuff. And so we weren't like poor, middle class, whatever, and lived in the same house. I like work. I took my dad's traits. My dad was a workaholic. But one thing I don't want to do, and I said that when I had like Dylan or like kids, whatever. My dad worked 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Had a car wash, worked at Chevy. He had another side business. He was just work. And so that's my thing. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm not going to wait till I'm like mid 60s, late 60s, 70 years old to retire. For what? To live another 5, maybe 10 years and then croak? Or whatever, or you're just unable to do much. I'm not going there. That's one thing. I figure I got 10 good years left in me, maybe, and hopefully nothing goes other than the aches and pains that I can live with, but I can still function. I'm gonna try to live the next few years. I'll probably have I'm already figuring I'm gonna have a grandkid by next summer. I just got a gut feeling my stepson and his wife it's gonna happen. They didn't want kids at first, but now they're at the age around 30. He's gonna be 31. Going on a honeymoon, Italy this fall. And we got married last year, so Yeah, and they have a home and jobs and normal kind of normalcy. Um, so that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'm. Not, I feel like I'm not ready to be a grandpa. I feel like I'm too young, but my body feels too old. If that makes any sense. I'm rambling. I better get going. Gotta get some things started going here, and then I gotta go work on another building. I messed up. I haven't done that in a while. I over drained the 340 gallon Wednesday. I got sidetracked. Got to get the kids going, sparring class, and I was about to leave 6:30, and go to the other room to get Howie, the small storefront where we're gonna move back to, if that's the case. And I'm like, oh shit! I did probably like a 55% water change. You know, it has a big arowana and a big Niger cat and a big dollar black belts. So I'm like, oh crap! So I had to sit there and put about 25% back in before running out of hot water, and then yesterday fill the rest back up before coming here. It's like, oh my gosh, the maintenance. That's why I can't wait to like cut a lot of it down. I want less utility bills, less insurance. If it's like a part-time job, it's just paying bills. I swear, 5 electric bills, 5 heating bills, 3 water bills, 3 sewer bills, multiple insurance bills. Frick, my insurance bills are like $1,000, $1,500 a month I pay insurance with everything. Insane between my home and business. Business is like half. So, yeah, I'm done with all that shit. I'm tired of piles on my desk, all that. I'm over it. So, need to simplify my life, but it seems like it's getting harder. It's not simpler. Anyway, enough moaning and groaning. But we're open 11 to 5 today. Come and buy something. Lots of nice fish, especially cichlids. We definitely got community fish, and then some kick-ass live plants. I'm gonna snag a couple. Do a little pool. Try to get my pond done this year. We'll see. I just so many projects. I gotta get the building sold. That's a major thing. If the store doesn't sell, I mean, ideal. Buy this building and store. You're set. And then I'm set. I give you the keys and I'm done. Retired. Now, if that was my whole dream scenario case, is I want to still be in fish somewhat. Like if somebody bought the store in the building, I would just be wholesale to the store. Just breeding my Furtosa cichlids and deliver a mile down the street. That'd be great. No offense, I don't have to deal with the public, deal with people anymore really. Just do the karate and my service, breed some fish, have weekends off. I don't know what that's like hardly, so maybe work 40. I don't know what it'd be like working 40 hours. I don't know what it's, you know, my woman thinks it's crazy buying land and whatever. It's like, that's boring. I'm like, I want to be bored. How is it being bored? I don't know what boring is. I haven't been bored like where I have nothing to do. I don't know what that's like. I want to be bored. I want to do nothing. I just want to sit by a fire pit and eat marshmallows, whatever. I'm not much for alcohol, but man, nice cup of coffee in the morning, hot chocolate, whatever, and fresh air. That's all I'm looking forward to. Some peace and quiet. It's not in Cleveland. Definitely not in Cleveland. Well, early in the morning. The rejects are sleeping still, or something. It's a frickin' there's stupid log cars and motorcycles and stereos and whatever. It's screaming and yelling. Fuck you, psychos. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. I should be back Tuesday. I'll probably do it at the hatchery. Well, something came up. That just got canceled. But I have another appointment. Something has to get done. Checked at the state building. So I'll probably just do the hatcheries on Tuesday. A little change up. Chit chat, see what's new. Update information. Hours right now. Back to the hours. unfortunately, I had to change them at this time for now. Monday and Wednesdays are 1 till 4. Fridays 1 to 5. Saturdays 11 to 5. Closed Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. I could possibly meet a Tuesday, Thursday, depending on my maintenance schedule, what's going on. If you want to spend some money, I mean, $100 bare minimum, but I prefer two, three, four, $500, $1,000. If you want my time, an hour or whatever, you need to buy a tank setup or lots of fish or something. I got a million other things going on, so gotta make it worthwhile for me to stop when I'm doing something else to come over here. And the Monday and Wednesdays, if depending on my maintenance, like certain days I am heavy maintenance. So, but if I don't have maintenance or a light schedule, which I just got a couple new maintenance counts, that's a good thing. I'll open up earlier. Maybe like instead of 1, I'll open at 12 or 11. So it depends. And I'll just note it on the Facebook page or YouTube thing. It all depends on what's going on. But I need to get some time working on that storefront, getting it ready. I've been taking like some product, what I want to still carry. I'm not carrying everything anymore. I'm not carrying tanks really anymore. It's just not worth it. They cost, quite a bit, take up a lot of room, and I don't make that much money on them. It's just not worth it. So I'm just going to carry basic supplies. I call it SF 2.0 over there. So stuff that people need every day. Foods, medicines, water conditioners. Some plant, stuff, care stuff, and and filter media, pads, cartridges, and stuff like that. That's it. I'm not, and heaters, and I'll have some filters, but I'm not going to be, I spent thousands, 50,000, tons of money on inventory, decoration, which I have a ton of. COVID kind of put that even more on me because you couldn't get stuff, all this bull crap and all the costs and getting things. During COVID, I bought a ton of inventory because they didn't know what was going to happen. Prices kept going up. Couldn't get it. And I'm like, buy. I overbought on a lot of things. And then it slows down. It slowed down, and it's like, oh, shit. And I got all this money tied up. Now I'm selling the stuff on the cheap. I'm still not making money. So, and I don't want, here, a rant. Any jackass, you come in and try to beat me down on the price when it's already a deal, cheaper than the internet or whatever, I'm going to be a little perturbed. If you don't know me, I might kick your ass out of the door. I don't care. I'm done with stupid people. So, you don't go to Walmart and say, can I get a better deal on toilet paper? I'll give you half off. Do you do that? Do you go to Walmart, CVS? Do you go to whatever? Do you go to these big outfits, Sam's, whatever, Target, and negotiate? No. So what the frick would you come in and beat a small business owner up? There's some wiggle room. I do the cash discount. So I try to keep it. I'm good price. Anybody knows or very aware. My prices are damn fair, or really good, or sometimes actually better than the internet. I'm not totally stupid. I'm not the smartest person on the fucking planet, but I'm aware what's out there. But the business is supposed to make money. I got, $2,000 in utility bills. My insurance is almost $600 a month. It's ludicrous. It's crazy. So I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a stinking church. It's got to make money. There's insurance, taxes, well, some taxes don't pay, and utilities, and they want to raise their utility cost, stupid, and insurance has gone up, the property taxes went up, and it's ridiculous. So, and you got to pay people. The fish got to eat. I got to eat, and I need my drinks. So yeah, don't come in here beating us. I mean, you know, there's some maybe wiggle room, whatever, but I try to keep it so it's already, the discounts are what it is. Um, so don't come in here and be a cheap ass because that's gonna aggravate me. You don't want to aggravate me. You don't like me when I'm angry. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Too much talking. I ramble too much.